Welcome to the Return to Rio video. I've just bought a ticket. I'm now going to get the bus. See you in Rio. So I've made it to Rio. I'm now going to head out from the hostel and have a look around this area. This video is going to be this area, and then the next video will be Ibafima, Copacabana, and probably Sugarloaf. But before I leave the hostel, I just want to show you this view. It's stunning. I think that's a lake, or maybe it's harbour. I don't think it's the sea. We're going down there. I've just walked down that hill, and there's a lot more life down here, properly in the city now. This is something I didn't see before. I think this is called the Bianca. It isn't very white. It needs a paint, I think. Here's something you see in every city. Pigeons. This is the other side of the Bianca, and look, there's a little tram going over the top of it. Wow. It's really big. I'm in the square of the Bianca, and this is all the buildings around it. And that building over there is quite famous, but I don't know what it's called and what it's used for. Palm trees, and look at the street art. That's why I'm filming, is the street art of those buildings. I'm not really filming the palm trees. Oh look, there's a church over there on a hill. The one thing I'm finding with Rio this time is I'm less scared because I've been here before, and in certain areas it's pretty safe, like this area, Ibafima, Copacabana, it's really safe. I wouldn't want to walk to my hostel at night time, so I get an Uber. I think this is the cathedral. If I am wrong, sorry. Well, these buildings are quite old, actually. There's a statue over there. Got a lamppost in the way. It doesn't matter. Now I'm guessing, but I think that could be an art gallery or something. But the architecture of that building is stunning. The place in the background is where I said was a cathedral. It isn't, it's a theatre. That's normal for me to say the wrong thing. That's probably not an art gallery. I know what that building is. It's a museum, because I can read it there. Museum of Rio. The one thing that upsets me with Rio is the amount of homeless people you see. It's so sad. No one should have to live on the streets. I think I made the right decision coming to a different part of Rio, so I properly see Rio and not just Ibafima and Copacabana. I am going to stay at Ibafima for 4 nights from Thursday. So this is as far as I'm going to go. I'm going to go back on myself and try to find the cathedral. I don't think there's anything more ahead of me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm trying to find this cathedral. I haven't found it yet. One thing I'm not doing in Rio is going to any favelas to film. I think it would be the wrong thing to do. I don't want to be filming people who suffer, so I'm not going to film homeless people either. I will explain about it, but I'm not going to film it out of respect. That's a lot better angle I've got of that building. No scaffolding or anything. I'm still trying to find this cathedral. I think I've missed it. I don't think I'm going to find it. I never found the cathedral, but technically I never got lost because I found my way back to where I was earlier on. So I haven't got lost this time. I just didn't find the cathedral. I'm now in Ibafima. I'm going to have a look around Ibafima, and tomorrow I'm going to go to Sugarloaf Mountain before I leave because it's a Sunday and it'll be too busy there. I think a Monday will be better, and I've got time to waste. My flight in until 11:50 at night. Now heading to Ipanema Beach. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm now at the beach. I'm going to walk along to show you a few little bits. In my eyes, this is a better beach than Copacabana. It's a far better beach, but it's so busy. You can tell how busy it is, and you can tell how Carnival is about to be around the corner, because it's so much busier than it was when I was here in January. I keep seeing everyone with these coconuts. I'm so tempted to have a coconut. I do like a coconut, especially if it's cold. I can't believe it. I managed to walk the whole of Ibafima, or to where I was staying before. The turning's only over there. Ipophema's a lot smaller than I thought. I'm happy now. I have a coconut. I need it. I was so hot. There it is, and it tastes so good, and it's fresh. None of these little brown, hairy coconuts with no coconut water in. This is what you call a coconut. That coconut was so good. I'm now going to carry on walking and maybe get some to eat. Hopefully I can get a buffet because it's really cheap and the food's really good. It's definitely cooled down a bit. I've just come off the beach. It's not as hot as it was, which is a good thing. I have found one buffet, but I'm going to find another one and see if their food is better. But this is my last night on my trip. Tomorrow I'm going to Sugarloaf, and I've got a late night flight out, 11:50. So I'm going to see Sugarloaf and try to get this video up. I just hope you like this video and like what I'm doing. I've got to say, Ipanema is actually a lot smaller than I thought. I thought it was huge. It is big, but it's still not as big as I thought it was going to be. I just got to be careful what I eat, because I'm not allowed to eat shellfish or pork at the moment, just for the next 3 weeks. I'll probably find a buffet in a minute. I might go back to that one what I found first and just be careful not to eat that stuff. I love shellfish, but I can't eat it at the moment. I've loved every place I've gone, but I reckon the best place I've been to is Rio. That's been my favourite, if I had to pick one, but it's hard to pick. If I have to pick one, I would say Rio. That was a shame. I'm going to go back there tomorrow. The buffet restaurant has stopped the buffet. It's getting late. It's like 6 o'clock, so the food wasn't fresh enough for me to have it. So I will go there tomorrow when it's fresh at lunchtime, because buffets are brilliant in Brazil. If you come to Brazil, to Rio, Sao Paulo, and you see a buffet, go for a buffet, because you pay for what you eat, not eat as much as you like, because I couldn't eat loads of food. Do you think that's named after the Jack Black movie, School of Rock? I've got a feeling. I last night met up with, remember Aiden? I mentioned him in a video. He was actually in a video when he walked in front of the camera. I met him in Bolivia, and we were traveling in Bolivia together, and he happened to be in Rio the same time as me, so we met up, and it was great to meet him and have a beer with him. I have ordered a fish stew, because I can eat fish, I just can't eat seafood or pork, and a lemonade, fresh lemonade. There's my fresh lemonade, and here's my sugar. I don't like too much sugar, but this will need it. I've used one. It's going to need a bit more. That lemonade has needed 3 sugars just to be drinkable, but I knew that was going to be the case. I probably could have done with another one, but I don't want too much sugar. This looks really good. How good is that? I've had to take the prawn off because I can't eat that at the moment, sadly. I've got to say, this fish stew is absolutely banging. It's one of the best things I've eaten on my trip. Sadly, I can't eat that prawn. I'm going to go and get something to eat, and then I'm going to probably head to Sugarloaf before I get my flight later on. I'm now on my way to the Sugarloaf mountain. It's probably going to be go up and then come down very quickly. I'm at the cable car to go to Sugarloaf Mountain. I don't know if I'm going to have time to go up. I've got an hour and a half to get up and down into the Uber, which should be waiting for me at 5 o'clock, and then get back to the hospital to get my stuff to go to the airport. I've got a ticket, I got a priority ticket, so I got to see it, because I really would like to see it. It just cost a little bit more. This is good. I've just avoided the whole queue. I'm just going up some steps. The cable car's on its way. I've had to wait for another one because 4 people who don't have priority decided to jump in front of me, the first one on. Not too happy about that. Now on the cable car, moving upwards. I think that's Sugarloaf Mountain over there. Just trying to find, oh, it's here. I just was trying to find the other cable car, because there's 2 you have to get up. This is another mountain. There it is, Sugarloaf Mountain. Just got to get a cable car to it, see it, come down, and then that'll probably be the end of the video. I think this cable car might be broken, so I might have to get another one. This isn't looking good. This cable car is working. I am now boarding the cable car to Sugarloaf. I'm now on Sugarloaf Mountain. I'm going to show you some of the foods. So that is the Coca Cabana, and behind it is where I'm staying, Ipanema. So I'm staying near that mountain with the point on. There's a beach down there, and there you can see, and I'm going to zoom in, Christ the Redeemer. That was one of my first videos from Brazil. And it's nice to have it on the end of this video. A little bit more to go. This is the other side of Sugarloaf Mountain. You can see other areas of Rio. The food's brilliant. It's a little bit hazy, but that's probably because of the sun. The airport is actually over there where I've got to go. I don't think that's the runway. Oh, it might be. That might be the actual runway to the airport. I landed in the dark, so I wouldn't have known. Looks like the plane's about to take off. This mountain is absolutely tiny. I've just had my ear pop. I'm going down soon. So this is it. And this is the last time I'm going to edit on this editing tool, because this editing tool is closing down in the middle of March. So I've got a new one, which I don't know how to use. So I've got to practice. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. And until next time, I don't know when that will be. Bye.